Albom.
Hey, you hear us often talk about the Flint Institute of the Arts. They're an Inner Circle sponsor, but besides that, they're just a great place to go visit. And periodically, they've got some programs that are well worth talking about. They've got one right now. Mitch Dummer is with us right now, Flint Institute of Arts Assistant Curator of Education. Hi, Michelle.
Hi, how are you?
I'm fine, thanks. Tell us about the START program that you have there.
Well, our START program was developed by the Flint Institute of Arts, and it's an art program that is geared toward preschool-age students, and it really focuses on getting them ready to go to school. So we have three components to the program. We read children's literature and talk about the illustrations as we're reading. We look at artworks in the museum and reproductions in the classroom, and we also engage in some art making.
Some drawing and things like that.
Definitely.
Yeah, and from age 3 to 5, those are really important years for kids to explore their creativity. In fact, drawing really, it's not just at that age. It's not really just about making things. It's actually about decoding things and really sort of the ground floor of reading and understanding literacy and all the rest of it. I've seen it with the little girl that we're taking care of and her coloring, and it's really reflective of so much more than just I want to make a duck or a little family of cartoon figures.
Absolutely. It's kind of a little-known fact that drawing is a pre-reading skill. As you mentioned, decoding, when we read, we are decoding symbols. In that case, it's letters and words, and they stand for something. But before that, it's just innate in our own humanness that we create pictures, and it can be a scribble on a piece of paper, but to the child, it actually means something. So we're really paving those pathways in the brain to get ready to read later.
I want to point out that this program is largely, if not completely, from the support of PNC Bank and their foundation. They gave you a $100,000 grant, and I think it's not only worth saluting them for that, but given what's happened in Flint and given the concern for kids, particularly there, and I don't know if any of the kids who are going to come through the program are at risk from the water supply or not, but I know when we were up there, one of the key things they were emphasizing is one of the ways to combat any of that potential lead poisoning or things like that was that the minds need to be stimulated. You need to make sure that the kids are almost overreaching with pre-education things to counter anything that would come by. So something like this, I would think, would slot right into that.
Absolutely. I think art particularly has the potential to reach a lot of different areas of the brain, and we don't know all of the effects that the water crisis will have had, but it's really highlighted the importance of really quality, well-rounded education for our young children in our community.
How many kids will you be able to reach through this program?
We're going to be serving 1,500 kids in our community.
Not at the same time, I hope.
No, not at the same time. But what this grant has allowed us to do is really amp up what we're able to provide. Last year, we served 1,000 kids, and we were able to see them twice. We went out to their classrooms and visited and did those same sorts of activities. And then we brought them to the museum the week after so that we could do the same sorts of things there with the actual collection. And with this grant, we're able to increase that from 2 times last year to 10 visits this year. So each child will see our teachers 9 times in their classroom and 1 visit to the museum.
That's great. Well, it's a wonderful program. You can find out more at pncgrowupgreat.com, pncgrowupgreat.com. And just another really fine thing that the Flint Institute of Arts does with the community. And, sometimes people think an art museum is just you go and you look at paintings and then you go home. The FIA is so much more than that, and there's so many classes that go on there for adults as well. And on this initiative, Success Through Art, called the START program, is really a great example of that. So congratulations to you, Michelle, and much luck with this.
Thank you so much.
Michelle Dummer there from the Flint Institute of Arts. She's the Assistant Curator of Education. Let's take a brief break.